We are awakening to the calling of the mystic. Awakening, we are awakening.
Namaste, and a heartfelt welcome to Brandon Bay's Television, our masterclass. And we have a very exciting class this time because we're really going to be exploring the whole subject of our blame games and how we feel both a victim of other people's judgment and also what's driving our blame games, what's causing us to project against others, and really getting to the root of that so we can finish with that, because we would all like to be all loving, all compassionate, but if we're completely honest with ourselves, all of us blame others, judge others, project outward against others as a way of defending. And so this is quite a hot topic, one in which we know on one level we're expected to be spiritual and compassionate and understanding and accepting. And then there's another reality going on inside. And so this will be a wonderful one for all of us to explore together. And if you're coming to the masterclass for the first time, I'd like to share with you that this is done as a very dynamic hour that you give to yourself. And what I recommend people do is you turn off the televisions, turn off your telephones, shut the door, and let this be time that you give to yourself, that you're going to sort of dive headlong deep into a theme in your life, that you're going to have an experience of both uncovering and clearing out today. And so it's a class in which, yes, there's teaching, but there's also meditation, there's process work that's very exposing to yourself and clearing. And I'm joined today by my husband and partner in the journey, and he also has his own company called Conscious Company with the Visionary Leadership Program, and that's Kevin Billett. And so today he's going to be joining me. So as we go through the exploration together, I'm going to be asking him perhaps what's coming up for him, so that we can all feel like we're participating together instead of this happening.
So hi and welcome. It's good to join you, Brendan. I'm with some trepidation, looking forward to the next hour.
Yeah. And with all journey work, it's all about getting real. It's about liberating whatever's been holding you back on any level of being. And certainly this is a subject matter that I think is germane to just about each and every one of us. So I'm asking you, there's nothing to write down specifically in this episode, but if you would make sure you let yourself settle, and we always begin with time for a short meditation so we can let our being settle, our minds come to rest, and really get present. And then we'll be going through some teaching and exploration and process work, and it's work that you can either do with a friend, or you can do it right in your own room and do it out loud. And I always ask that you pretend that there's someone there. I call it talking to the wall. And the reason is because this work needs to be done out loud. Something happens when it's inside you and you're just doing it in your head and not doing it out loud. It just kind of stays with you. But if you open and you really let it just be spoken out and just come out of you, you've heard the expression better out than in, suddenly the whole issue is coming up to be exposed to the magnified light of truth, exposed to your own awareness, and it's then that you can really see your game. And there's something that gets released actually when you speak it out. So there'll be times that I will ask you to speak it out in your room to the wall, or as if someone were there. And also we'll have time where we get a chance to even process with it and empty it out. And sometimes we don't even know what we're feeling until we hear ourselves speak out the words. And it's like it touches our own ears and we go, whoa, that's what I was feeling. And somehow in the speaking of it out, you become aware of what's really here. And so this is what I mean about it being a very dynamic time where you can really allow this that's buried to come up for freedom. And so let this be a time that you give to yourself to liberate your life with all the various themes that we explore here in the masterclass. So I trust that you're ready now, that the phones have been turned off and televisions have been turned off and radio's been turned off, and that you're ready just to dive into this very potent subject. So if you'd like to join me, we always begin with this short time for meditation and just to be still. So let's all together join hearts all around the world, and from here I'm saying good day, mates, and to Europeans I'm saying good evening, how are you, and to the Americans, good afternoon, and a heartfelt welcome to all, and let's dive in. So let's all take a nice deep breath in together. And letting it out. And any stress you've had, or thoughts that have been coming up, or concepts that have been here, let's just take a nice deep breath in and blow it out of the room. And just blowing into the room, a consciousness of being curious, of being open to whatever